Started about 20 years ago, right in the heart of Kansas City, Kansas. And what we saw around us were kids and families who were hurting, kids who were bouncing around through the foster care system, being taken 3 to 5 hours away for placement. Parents just doing everything they could to hold things together, and young people who lost their sense of hope. We just opened up our home to families who didn't have a place to live. We started sharing meals together. We started reaching out to the people in our community. And then slowly, Carry the Cross Ministries was born.
Wanted to create a safe place, somewhere people could feel loved and seen, where faith was just something we talked about, but something we actually lived out. That little heartbeat of love grew into the Firehouse, a transitional home in the Kansas City, Kansas area, where families in crisis could find hope and new beginnings.
Carry the Cross Ministries started from a heart to bear burdens. When Jesus was carrying his cross to the Calvary, he was bearing the burdens of the entire world from start to finish on his shoulders, and we knew that he called us to that same mission. And
Jason and I both love children. For us, having kids in the house all the time was amazing. We loved it.
we found so much joy through seeing smiles and laughter. We love to just be there to put an arm around them and let them know that they're going to be okay, even though they feel like they're not. Here we are in this beautiful home, kind of the beginning point, along with the 44-stall barn. And what we see this vision becoming into reality is this place would be a central point for the families that are in the community to come.
But that's just the beginning. We have plans to build 6 more homes on the property. Each home will have house parents, couples, or families called to open their hearts to children who are at risk of being placed into the foster care system or who are already there. It'll be full of living community, where children learn what love looks like and families rediscover what it feels like to belong.
Got a hope to build an outbuilding right on the other side of this home over there, where there's a shop that would teach kids auto tech and welding, possibly even wood shop. We'll have opportunities for young people to do equine therapy, retreats, life skill training, discipleship opportunities. This farm is going to be a living picture of redemption. After years of sowing and serving in KCK and wondering if the land was actually ever going to happen, God had made a way. When we signed the papers, it didn't feel like ownership at all, really. It felt like stewardship, like he was blessing us with the ability to do something through him for his kingdom, for his kiddos.
We had looked over the ponds and could imagine the baptisms that could take place there, the campfires, kids fishing for the first time. We walked through the barn and equine therapy and laughter echoing in those stalls.
We're standing in this beautiful space that's going to be full of life and joy, and horses bouncing around and kids bouncing around in here. And every time we thought that we'd reach the end of the road on this journey, most of you guys that know our story know that we've had a few roadblocks here and there with this journey towards the farm. But every time there was a roadblock, God opened up another door. And our prayer is simply this, that this farm becomes a place where generations are changed, where people come for healing, and that healing goes from generation to generation, where hope is restored and faith is renewed, and then lives are rebuilt.
And we want people to be part of it, whether through prayer, volunteering, or giving, because what God is doing here, he's doing through all of us. Every person who joins the story becomes part of his redemptive work.
For those that may be coming along for the first time and hearing about our journey, we just want to reach out to you and say, come see it. Come out and walk the land with us. Feel the peace here. Come out here for sunset. Let me tell you about sunset out here. When you come out here and you feel that peace and you feel his spirit surrounding you, you'll understand why this place will be called and is now a place of refuge, restoration, and renewal.
Because every child deserves a chance to heal. Every family deserves hope, and every heart deserves to soar again. on eagle's wings.
Amen.